Hello everyone. Today we are going to recite a poem of class 10, A Tiger in the Zoo from the text First Flight. So dear friends, come with me to read the main points of the poem. Firstly, we will know about the composer of this poem, that is George Leslie Norris. He was born in Merthyr Tydfil, South Wales. His father, George, was a tall, athletic man lacking education because he had to fight in the First World War. Leslie had a cheerful childhood. When Leslie was 19 years old, he joined the Royal Air Force during the Second World War. The first stanza of this poem goes like this. He stalks in his vivid stripes, the few steps of his case, on pads of velvet quiet, in his quiet race. Here the poet says that the tiger that is confined in the zoo moves around in the cage under his bright colored skin. He further says that the tiger can take only a few steps because the cage is small and it is not easy to move in it. One cannot hear his footsteps because he has very soft feet like velvet, because of which there is no sound of the tiger's footsteps. The tiger tries to control his anger by quietly walking in the limited area of his cage. He is angry because he is not free. In the second stanza, the poet says that he should be lurking in shadow, sliding through long grass, near the waterhole where plump deer pass. The poet says that if this tiger was free, he would have hid himself behind the long grass near the water bodies so that he could easily catch a deer in order to have it as its food. Basically, the poet wants to say that the actual life of a tiger is to live in jungle where he could catch his prey and eat it, but the tiger in the cage cannot do so. In the third stanza, the poet says he should be snarling around houses at the jungle's edge, baring his white fangs, his claws, terrorizing the village. The poet says that if the tiger would have been free, he would have snarled around the houses located at the outskirts of the forest. He would terrorize people with his sharp tooth and claws. This would create fear among the people living in the villages. In the next stanza, the poet says that, but he is locked in a concrete cell, his strength behind bars, stalking the length of his cage, ignoring visitors. Now the poet comes to the reality of the tiger that is inside the cage. He says that the tiger is confined in a strong cell which is made of strong building material. He further says that as the tiger is behind bars, so his ferocious dash is also behind the bars. He just stalks in the cage. He never tries to terrorize the visitors because his power is restricted by the cage. Therefore, he never tries to terrorize the visitors as he cannot attack them. In the last stanza, the poet says he hears the last voice at night, the patrolling cars, and stares with his brilliant eyes at the brilliant stars. The poet says that in the night, the tiger hears the sounds of the patrolling cars. Patrolling cars are the vehicles of police which are used to guard at night. So in the night, the tiger hears the sound of these cars. He then stares at the shining stars with his shining eyes. The poet wants to say that the tiger is sad and as he is confined in the cage, so he can't do anything. Therefore, he stares at the stars in the night and tries to divert his thoughts towards them. At last, we shall know about the rhyme scheme and the literacy devices used in this poem. Rhyme scheme is ABCB, that is as and village. Enjambment is also a literacy device is used in this poem. For example, line continues to next line without punctuation mark. He should be snarling around houses at the jungle's edge. Onomatopoeia using words which denote sound snarling. Assonance use of vowels sound O and I. Should, around, houses, bearing, his, white, his. Consonants use of consonant sound S. For example, his, fangs, his, claws, as well as personification and oxymoron. This poetic device is also used in this poem. Dear friends, thanks for watching this video. I hope this video will be useful to you. Kindly don't forget to subscribe, share and like this video.